So I apologize for the abrupt cutoff. So where was I? Oh, I was telling you about how you can string this through here and then tie it. And I tied it 3 times. And then this is a little journal you could use like this. And you could take this one and you could take it anywhere you want. You can take it to work, you can take it to church, you could write whatever you want in it. You could just use it as a notebook, whatever you want. And so an example of another one like this is this one. So this one has the same thing, but instead I put a little 1-inch spine on it. Instead of making it straight over, I made a spine here. I scored it here and here to make an inch. And so then it looks like this. And then what I did was I did the same concept, but I covered this part up so you can't see this elastic. And I just put a little piece right here, you see? And I covered it up. And so then it looks like this inside. I put the pocket there and then I put these pages in. Just put them together. See? And it looks really cute, huh? And I really like making journals like this because this is super easy. This is just out of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, or 8 by 10 piece of cardstock. And I made it the exact same way as I make the big ones. And these are so easy to make. And then you can just take them with you. And then you can take the pages out because there's the elastic bottom right there. So it was made just like I showed you this one. Okay? And so then another one is you could do the ring bound. And that's kind of fun too. I love this paper, so I just took a bunch of these papers, put them together. And you know what this is right here? This is not cardstock. This is a piece of that paper from those invitations from Hobby Lobby. And it comes with this paper so you can print the invitation. It comes with one that has a fold where you can make a card. And then it comes with the envelopes. And you can use all of that in your junk journal. And so then I just do it like this with these papers right here. And then I'm just going to decorate it exactly like I do a junk journal. It's just it's going to be ring bound. And then this is the envelope. And you can put the envelopes on here too, on the rings. And then you have a tuck spot. And then I put this on the back to make it sturdy. Okay? So that's just one. Just punch holes in it and put rings. I don't need to just demonstrate that. That's pretty, but you can see how I did that. So there's all kind of journals you can make. And then you can make one like this. This is that flip-flop journal that I used to have. See? And it's just a bunch of papers that I put together. And I think I made this one out of a file folder, actually. And then I covered it with papers. So then I cut the file folder, because I believe I can see it. And then I just accordioned it, and then I just decorated it. See? And that was made out of a file folder. Just folded accordion style. Then I decorated each page and decorated that. And then, you know, you could always do just these long, slim journals, too. These are just magazine pages. You just put them all together. Some people like these long, slim journals. You just put them all together, and then you're going to just put 3 holes here, 1, 2, 3, and just sew them in together. And that's really simple. And then sometimes you have really nice magazines. You could put cardstock in there with it. You could do all kinds of stuff. Regular coffee dyed papers. And like I said, you just put 3 holes. You mark it. Use an awl. Punch the holes and then string it together. And there's a lot of tutorials on there how to do the 3-hole stitch, which is really simple. Then also you can make what they call those flip-flop journals. This is just all paper. And this one is just like this, another accordion style, but they call it a flip-flop. You just put the papers together, and then it's supposed, you just open them up, and it's just supposed to flip and flop different directions, which is exactly what this one is doing, right? And then there's another journal. See, and this is And I sew these in using that 3-hole. There it is right there. So I punched the hole there, there, and there. And then I sewed it in. And you sew them inside the creases of every fold. You see that? And here's this. Like that. And I put this in there. So that's, and then I put one there. So you have three signatures because there's 3 folds. Here's an example of that. Goes like that. The paper is just folded in like that, like an M or a W. And then you put the signatures inside each fold like that. And you just sew them in like that. Huh? So many different things you can make. So many different things. This book right here, I made this one out of a placemat. This is a placemat that you get from Walmart or Target, or it's just a plastic placemat. And I just bent it to make a shape of a journal. I did the same thing. I punched a hole here, like I did those holes. And then instead I put a book on this one. And then I put the journal part on this one. Like that. Super pretty, huh? And it's a placemat. You see, it's plastic. It's a plastic placemat. And they make so cute ones with all the different designs. This one had about family, and I used it. And I make journals out of placemats all the time. So I can show you that one day, too, if you want to see it. And then I made this one right here. This is just a piece of cardboard. This was not so great, but it's just a piece of cardboard that I'm going to use for a mixed media journal, right? Those are just sticks I got from outside. And there's that. And then I just put the cardboard, and I just painted it with white paint. And look, you can still see the cardboard. But I'm going to use it for mixed media, so there's nothing decorating. I'm going to paint and do stuff in here. So it's just paper. Different types of paper that I'm going to use and just do different stuff on it. But I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be so extensive. You could just make it real quick. And then there's the cardboard. Now, some people might not like this because it looks kind of not so fancy and bougie, but it's just made out of cardboard. But a lot of mixed media people, they like making stuff like this, upcycling, and they like just making stuff out of macaroni boxes and cracker boxes, which I do all the time, hamburger helper boxes, or just a cardboard box. So that's what this is, just like that. And if you make it cute on the front, it'll be cute on the front, okay? So it's been a few days since I made that first part. And that book that I showed you, that I made like this with the blue, remember? And I showed you how I taped it, remember? And then I did all that. Well, this is the journal. This is it. This is that same journal. There's the blue right there. I'm going to do a flip through of this later. There's that spine. There's the back where we put that cover page. And then what I did with this, I just covered that other cover page with this paper. Remember I told you it was just a foundation. And so then this is it. Here's that jean material on the inside. There's that foundation paper. And look, you can't even tell. Look how pretty it is. Here's my papers that I put into that signature that I showed you there. Remember, there's the jean with those little eyelets right there. Here's the paper. I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to give you a flip through of it. But this is the book. Remember when I said that part was messed up? There's the foundation page. And there's the back. So that was that book that I used in the part 1. And this is what it looks like. See? So you can't even tell. It looked sloppy hot mess when I made it, huh? But now I turned it into a beautiful journal. And you can do the same thing. Just takes a little time. And then putting it together, like I was showing you, just the foundation. You can make them into anything. You can make all kind of different types of journals. And And here's that other one. I didn't do this one yet, but I will. It looks a mess too, but it won't when I finish with it. So this is just an example of something you can do. Everybody has a lot of different craft supplies. You don't have to always go out and buy a lot of new stuff. Kind of try to find what you have, and then just be creative and make it beautiful and make it your style, okay? Just like I make all mine my style. So there's all kind of different options. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I was just trying to share with you a lot of different ways that you can make journals. And I will continue to share my creativity with you if you'd like to see it. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And remember, stay creative. And guess what? Jesus loves you. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.